perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing
I finished the activities you signed me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
Hezký jasíčko na konci.
If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here. Just flipendo. Look at that. You're a natural.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
Fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did, and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
100% budu.
Revelio.
Flipendo!
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry. How exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry. Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
Pokusím se udělat, co mu je v mých silách. Určitě se tam ale přemístím a nebudu tam chodit. 100% něco už budu mít poblíž. No, hele, tady je krásný místečko.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
Ještě tam musíme dojít. Spíš asi poletím. To jsem nechtěla. Jako štěty. A moment. Mapa. Kam letím? Pojď někam do hajzlu. Ach jo, balonky. Když už jsem tady. Pomalu, ale jistě. Jú, máme je. Tak jdem dovnitř. Pavučiny. Takže tady budou asi spíš pavouci.
Oh, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start. Revelio.
Jasně, krysy.
Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Should have known a herbologist would use devil's snare. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Flipendo. Lumos. A troll? You can't be serious. Flipendo. Confringo. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Bombarda. Defender. Levioso. Accio. Bombarda. Defender. Descender. Bombarda. Defender. Descender. Bombarda. Defender. Descender. Bombarda. Defender. Descender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Revelio.
Další trolík. No. Jo, tady to jsme si otevřeli. Mhm.
Revelio. Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants. A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. Revelio. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Uvidíme, jdeme zpátky. Snad to Williamovi pomohlo.
Revelio.
handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Tamhle seš. Tak co William? Zabralo to?
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus, just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot
Hurrah!
thank you
Pomohlo
enough.
to.
It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course, I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
A není za co? Máte radíčko, jo?
I asked Ronan what he'd recommend for a billywig sting, and he laughed and said, "Try not to be seen." I don't find that funny at all.
A jo, jdem za ní.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you'll be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Jasně chulák, co si to nenechá líbit. Se mi líbí.
My older sister came here. Said she carved her initials into the file.
A Daedalian key. Wonder where it might lead me. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Yes. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Uncle Roland sent us back. He often asks after you and his owls.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Hufflepuff house chest.
Jdem se na to podívat. Na truhličku.
I haven't been called Puffskein Dunking once since you brought me that venomous tentacular leaf.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Teď ne.
What are you up to now?
Všichni spějí. Nikde je nikdo.
This must be my house chest. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it. Revelio. Revelio.
Ale když už jsem tady, nemáte tady někde polovida? Musíme to tady vybrakovat.
Revelio. Alohomora. Mine now, demiguys.
Byl tu.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. I should investigate. Revelio. 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 Defender! Revelio. Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Mám sem ještě jít. A jo, já toho mám u sebe hodně. Potřebuju to.
Revelio.
Kam utíkáš? Neutíkej. Tak ještě za nima. Koukneme, co máme za hadříky. Případně to tady vylepšíme. Budeme věci prodat a konečně můžeme pokračovat v příběhu, ale to už bude určitě v dalším díle. To už teď jako v tomhle díle nestíháme. Ale nebojte, tam bude hned. Tak, koukneme na to oblečení. Jsou lepší. To asi ne, nechám si tohle. Jo. OCM kabátku. Tak jo. To bílá je prostě nejlepší. Nebo mně se líbí nejvíc. Tak. Zpátky za ním. Zase do té vesnice. A tam bude určitě krám, tam to prodám.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul.
To nemyslíte vážně, že tady nemůžu prodat věci? Ale no tak. Mají potřebují prodat věci prostě. Rychle doletím. Bude rychlý. Už ho vidím, krámeček. Dobrý den. Vy tady máte plot, pardon. A už to může jí prodat?
Hello, do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
No.
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
And what do you have for sale?
Nic, hlavně jdeme věci prodat.
To do business with you again.
Škoda, nemám na něj.
That's been a pleasure.
Revelio.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Zase, a kde je mám vzít? Já vždycky zapomenu koupit. Ty máš slezovce? To je ono, že jo? Jo.
Thank you for your patronage.
Tak 3, prosím. Všechno baru.
That's been a pleasure.
Tady to bude rychlý. Schodit kouli do díry. Jsme dlouho žádnej vidí. Merlinovou úkol nedělali. A je to. Jo, není, když ona tam nezapadla. Bože. Teď.
Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Tak jo. V dalším díle se sejdeme u Sebastiana.